What's up, guys? I'm back to another video. In today's video, we're playing NASCAR Heat 5 Championship Mode 2022 DLC Edition. Wow, the titles are just not getting shorter on me. They are getting. Every single game we play, it's a longer title for some reason. But welcome back. I really had to sit here and think about what game I was gonna. I said, pause. Just give me a second. Okay. I sat here for a solid like 3 minutes. Like, oh no, which game should I play? I have Spider-Man 2 ready, mostly, to do videos on, so that should be coming out soon. Maybe, hopefully next week I'll be able to get a Spider-Man video out, but if not, we'll be going to my backup plan game. The original, like, surprise game that I was going to do today, not going to be able to happen. The game I was going to install, I don't have enough space for it, because the PS5 has, like, negative space. Like, it is not good on space at all. Like, if you want space, get a Series X. Get Xbox Series X. Don't get a PS5 if you want storage. Because right now there is no way to get like a USB storage device unless I want to constantly move games back and forth, which sounds like a headache, and I don't want to deal with all that. So until they come out with like a way for me to play games on an SD, on a USB drive that I can attach to my like an extended storage. If I can get one of those, I can play games on from. That was probably English. That series isn't gonna happen, so that's unfortunate. But I do have a backup series that I'll probably do next. I'll first start next week and alternate between this and that, just so I don't bog you guys down with Heat 5, because I really have been looking forward to this DLC since the first ever time I mentioned it to you guys. I've been excited. I just loaded this up, by the way. I have not looked at anything, so it's going to be a surprise to get there. I have no idea what difficulty I have it on. It could be 105, it could be 83. I don't know. I'm not going to change it mid-game. But damage is back on. So, we're coming off a championship win. We are at least 5-time NASCAR Cup champions on the channel. Side of the channel, different story. But on the channel, 5-time Cup Series champion. Let's go ahead and check who's in here with us. A lot of people I didn't expect to be in here. So, in first place right now, we have Austin Cindric. It's weird having no sound, because in the last game, I actually could keep the sound on because it wasn't copyrighted. But now I have to turn it back off. Man. That's so sad. I like the music in this game. But anyway, Austin Cindric is in first place right now. Everyone's tied, but I'm going to go off their placement as of right now. So in first place, you have Austin Cindric in the number 2 discount tire Ford, I believe he drives. I believe he drove this year. In second place, we have Ross Chastain in the number 1 whatever he drives Chevy. We have Brad Kowalski makes it in again in the number 6. I don't even know, Kohler system, I think is what he drives. We're not going to go sponsors anymore because that Cinder was the only one I knew. Then we got the 47 Outback Stenhouse. That's a new name. In fourth place with the 47 Icky Ricky Outback Stenhouse Jr. Did not expect his name to be in here. Definitely one of the people who is going to have to really show that they belong here, A lot of these drivers, Chastain, Cindric, Kowalski. Actually, Cindric and Chastain are really going to show a lot here. Chastain making it. Actually, Chastain. It was Chastain Lagana who won the championship, of course. William Clyde, and then I can't remember, Christopher Bell. So I'm hoping those 4 already see Christopher Bell in there, and I see Chastain. So and me in the 22. So we're just missing William Clyde. I've never said this before, but I hope William Clyde made it. So we have Austin Cindric, Chastain, Kowalski, Stenhouse, shocker he made it in, Bushy, Crybaby Byron, Seabell, Bow Wow, T-Rex, okay, he makes it in every time. Rhinestone Cowboy made it in that 3 car, that's surprising. Old Man Bushy's in here. JJ Haley. That is, that's a driver. For sure, but still, we're getting 4 drivers left, and we are. So he's the last driver in the green. We should be transitioning into the red. Yes. Nick Jonas. Nick Jonas is in here. The Dinger. And the third Bushy brother and me. We won't have a chance to recreate the real-life Final Four. We got 3 out of the 4 real-life Final Four contenders in here. Such a shame. We do have a lot of people I didn't expect to be here. Busher's one, the Dinger, Nick Jonas, JJ Haley, Rhinestone Cowboy, didn't expect him to make it in here. Icky Ricky, that's only 10 drivers who actually I probably would have expected if you asked me. I think he's in here because real life, I think he won the Daytona 500 that year. So, point standings, who is right below me? My teammate Blaney, and then William Clyde. They barely made it. Happy Meal, La Brisk Iced Tea, McDonald, Hamster, Red Riding Hood, LaJoy Joy, Billie Jean, I forgot about him, Harrison Ford, Tie Dye, The Booth, Gilligan, AA Batteries, Hubba Bubba, Jim Yaley, Noah's Ark, Swervez, Icky Balicky, Underwear, Reese's Pieces, Cold Mustard, Hezza Burgers. Wow. Okay. That's a lot. I didn't even know that many drivers were in 2022. I'm stalling, I just realized. I've made you guys wait way too long for this video. We're gonna go now to Darlington, which I didn't realize that was the start of the playoffs. Was it the start of the playoffs? Oh no, is my shifter on? All things we'll find out, I guess. Also, I just realized, we lose 2 things. Loading times. That's unfortunate. We lose the little fun facts. I'm going to miss those. Man, I didn't get to really that, and we don't get man. Practicing's for quitters. Qualifying's not.
Pace cars off, coming to the green.
Okay, yeah, we don't have... Oh, I forgot I turned up my force feedback in Heat 5 to be as high as it could go because I thought it would make it more fun, but now I'm just getting pain. We get the mini-map. This is one of my worst tracks, by the way. It's up there with, New Hampshire and how bad I am at it. But New Hampshire's just bad. This track isn't terrible. I don't hate it. It produces a lot of good crashes, a lot of good racing. Surprised I didn't go below there we go, there it is. They're not letting off. Ooh, smoked it a little bit there. That's a little worrying. I hope we ain't doing that every turn. It's a lot harder to keep it straight than I thought it would be. In the corner because rules are meant to be broken. Go! First place. Barely. Not even barely. Well, yeah, it's pretty close. Where's our competitors? Crybaby Byron, I see. Swervez in there? I don't think he was. Bushy was in there. Bow Wow. JJ Haley. Billie Jean wasn't in it. T-Rex was. Seabell was. Chastain, Icky Ricky, Nick Jonas, Kowalski, Old Man Bushy, Rhinestone Cowboy, third Bushy brother. And there's my teammate in 30th. The Dinger was in it in 32nd, and I believe that's everybody. So far, the farthest one down is the Dinger and my teammate, which is exactly what I expected. I'd be lying if I said I expected any different. This is going almost exactly how I thought it would. Billie Jean has been dominant all weekend. No one's ever said that word. That's seen this before. We got Pole, and then LaJoy, the optical scanning station. Okay, so I got bumped up a spot. Cool. I don't think it matters for the top 5, though. I don't think he's that high up. Restarts are not a good time. You are. Man, why do we always do this in these videos? I don't do it on purpose. Darlington, though. I don't have a good history here. I'm gonna ask you a question real quick. I just thought about it. Should I make a playlist with every track like grouped together? Every time I've raced at Darlington, every time I've raced at just every time I've raced at each individual track. Crybaby Byron's in second right now. Your Daytona 5 lucky contestant. I should not be slamming the walls that hard with damage on. I got used to damage being off too well. But yeah, I wanted to ask you guys if you guys would like a playlist. I might do it anyway. Like every time I race at Darlington, every time I race at the 500, every time I race at Talladega. Not counting the final 4 challenges, but just actually I might include the final 4 challenges. Just not sure about adding those because no one really remembers that series. It was a long time ago. But if you guys want it, I'll do it. You guys can go to that playlist and kind of watch. Starting off with the first, time I've ever raced. All the races at Darlington, Daytona, Talladega, Martinsville. So you can kind of watch them in like chronological order and see how I improved at each track. And then once you finish watching, the first Martinsville video would be the first ever Martinsville I ever did. The first time I've ever been seen racing on Martinsville. Then the next video after that you'd watch would be the second time I ever went there. And then the third time, and then the fourth time, and then the fifth time, and sixth time. Obviously that would happen after the series is done, so here in about 10 weeks. About 2 months-ish. Give or take. Yeah, about 2 months-ish. You would see that series. We are gone, and I'm not really sure why. I don't mess with the difficulty on this game. I usually race Talladega. And I raced that on 105. Usually competition mode, but I didn't set the competition mode in this. Because there ain't no way I'm doing that to myself. Well, 26 laps left. We only have 12 laps of fuel. All the settings are the same except for difficulty. At least it should be. Oh, there's the built-in caution. Okay, I forgot what game we were playing for a second. The Booth and Heatherburgers. Okay. I'm gonna pit for everything, just to get ahead of the crowd. William Clyde 11 laps down, or lost 11 spots, 3 laps down. Guessing he blew up. Being behind me, he blew up. He blew up. Well, you won't be missed. All right, now we get some actual racing. Outside of Icky Blicky, around underwear. It's not even allowed in Cup Series anymore. Cindric, careful, buddy, careful. Yeah. Dylan, no. Ooh. Backwards. And we need to pit again. You love to see it for us, for that 22 team. You love to see us at the back. Okay. Game faces. You can't lose the first race on. A little under halfway. I kind of cut down on JJ. Jim Yales. Ooh, did not want to cut that high up on him. Underwear. Trying not to touch that apron because it is certain death if you do that. Billie Jean, you almost just killed me. Rhinestone Cowboys survived that little kerfuffle we had. Ooh, I just had to slam the brakes majorly on there. Another Final Four, round 60. Hamster, did you see that? Idiot. Oh, hey, look, there's the dinger. If I edit these videos, I'd have that replayed right now. Rewind the video, actually. Go back and watch what Hamster just did. He just shoved I don't know who that was he shoved down at me. But he shoved somebody towards me.
Bottom's clear.
He like cut down on somebody
Keep digging. All
and
clear.
sent him into me. 10 laps remaining to gain 17 positions. We're going to cut this corner. Because the rules are for quitters.
Stay left.
Okay, yeah, 47 car almost just ruined that for me. We are cutting through these guys. A hot knife through butter. Okay.
Right side.
Ooh, I don't know who that was. Reese's Pieces, I think that was. It might have been Brisk Iced Tea. I don't know. It was Reese's Pieces. It was a 41, so Reese's Pieces. Okay. Priest isn't even right anymore. Oh, no, that'd be Cold Mustard. Priest has a Chevy in this game, doesn't he? Okay, we're catching up to the the Daytona 500 winner,
Careful. Still
and
there. Nobody out back.
Mr. Big Shot up here. Oh, how bad I want to wreck him.
Still there.
Oh, I want to so badly. I do not like you. You're probably my least favorite NASCAR driver next to Hamster. No, I hate. I don't. I think I. I don't think I like Byron. I think I don't. I think I dislike Byron more than I dislike Larson. He's done. He's done less to me than Byron has. Byron's just whiny and I don't like it. Someone's gonna be like, "Oh, he says Byron's whiny and he's a Logano fan." It's like I don't think I've seen Logano whine as much as Byron fans do. Oh, I remember this. Oh, guys, if you watch NASCAR in real life, you remember in real life in 2022, this is where the big controversy between, or not big controversy, well, it was for Byron fans, but everyone else with common sense realized it was kind of Byron's fault. But this is where Logano got behind Byron, bumped him up the track because he was an old. Byron got in Logano's way on old tires at the end of the race. Logano was faster, bumped him, and then sent him up the track for Logano to win the throwback race. Man. I remember this. I remember the 2022 season very well. So, you'll probably hear me hit a lot of epiphanies during this series where I'm like, oh, I remember around this, I remember around this turn is what this happened. It was around this turn here. Middle of the turn, I believe. Maybe end of turn. Kind of like in the elbow of the turn. Man. Hard to believe 2022 was 2 years ago. That's hard to believe. Man. It's even hard to believe I started uploading this channel 4 years ago. That's crazy. I wonder if I'm going to upload March 1st. I might do a live stream. March 1st is the anniversary of me uploading. I don't think I ever do anything special. Might do this year. I ain't doing nothing that day. Yeah, March 1st. Might do that. Just a little live stream, maybe like a couple hours. What I might do is run a championship mode in one day. Like in one stream, run championship mode. It's an idea. It's a thing I can do if I want to do it. Come up on lap traffic here with 3 to go. Pretty fun race. Pretty short race. I feel like I haven't been here very long. So, what's with these videos? Have I gotten better at the game? Is that what it is? Because these videos have been going by really fast. I don't like that too good. Did I just watch him hit the wall? Or am I crazy? I think I'm crazy. But that's not a good idea. Coming up on the booth. I really don't want to be in lap traffic because that is when we wreck. So I'm going to kind of play it extremely cautious. I'm not really going to lap people. I'm just going to kind of hang on Gilligan. Actually, what would be smart is I'm going to go catch up to my teammate and bump him a bunch. Is my teammate? No, you're Harrison Ford. Where's my teammate at? You are in a Ford, Reese's Pieces. And 15. What? Oh, no. Oh, me and you had a kerfuffle earlier, and I apologize for kerfuffling with you. Okay. I said I wasn't going to do anything stupid, and here I am doing things that are stupid. Someone just spun. We're 3 wide. We won. That's all that matters. Burnout. Oh, we get burnouts. I forgot. Must have been like 99 difficulty since I think that's what it said, 99. I don't know why we would have been at 99. Why? I always play this game at 105 because this game's diabolically easy. Man, I missed the burnout. I forgot we got these. Make the video longer by doing a burnout. Am I destroying the car by doing this burnout? Yeah. It doesn't matter though. We ain't racing now. First inaugural race of the series. The first episode's always a special one. I believe the last time we lost a first video was we lost at Chicagoland. But I really like driving these next-gen cars, says no one ever. But I actually do. They drive pretty nice. I like them. Overall, I don't, hate them. I am, however, having a hard time with the game. The game, actually, if you're gonna buy any of the games you see me play, this one, out of all the NASCAR games, get this one. This one right here. And get the DLCs, because it's not fun without the paint schemes and stuff. Otherwise, you're gonna see the same cars every single time. Anyway, let's go and do that. Everyone was a lap down. William Clyde spawned. Man, too bad, Ah. Did you see that? Oh man, that's good. Why did I run it 3 wide? No wonder I did that. Yeah. Makes sense. Didn't think I'd see William Clyde flip today. Was not on my bucket list. I love this game, man. This is the first time in a while I've actually said I love this game whenever I'm playing one of these NASCAR games. I should be kicked out of NASCAR for doing some of these things. How'd that go for him? Pretty well, actually. We're gonna go through the list. We're gonna just look at the top 10 real here. We got me, La, Crybaby Byron, Cole Mustard, Swerve Vest, Melon Man, Little Bow Wow, Kowalski, T-Rex, and Double A Batteries. Pretty weird top 10, I won't lie. The 10's up there? Excuse me? The 41? 48? I was right, it was Cole Mustard. I think now it's Reese's Pieces. And here is your round of 16. Or round of 12. Until the season, what, 3 weeks, till 2 weeks from now? When we eliminate 4 people. I'm guaranteed in, so I'm glad we got our win out early, because now we can just coast, chill out, hopefully win the next 2 races, to keep other people from winning the next 2 races. I was just stalling to see William Clyde flip again. Let's go ahead and check that out. Oof. Some of that might be my fault. Some of that might be a tad bit my fault. A little bit my fault. Just maybe, just maybe. Maybe a little bit. A little bit my fault. Also, I forgot how boring this is. But I mean, at least we get it, right? I don't think we got it in Evolution. Fastest lap, me. Some of the best. And cuts a lot of 15 out of the 26 laps. Most of that not laps led was from that time I had to pit on the move. 40th to 18th. I thought I did good. Tough break, 6th to 40th. Ha. Idiot. Loser. Imagine being that bad. Anyway, back to the main screen. Also, if you can't tell, I'm a little under the weather as of late. so that's fun. I think I was fine last week during the last video, so I don't remember at all. But it's probably fine. Let's view. We go to Richmond. Ugh, I hate Richmond. We go to Richmond, Bristol, Vegas, and Vegas starts off the round of round 12. Dago, which will win. Roval, which I hate. Kansas. Kansas starts around at 8, oddly enough. Texas. That thing. Martinsville wasn't that bad. It was just really bad in Evolution where the cars were so bouncy. And I think Heat 2 was also a problem. And we ended at Phoenix for whatever reason. Sure. So it is me, Crybaby Byron, Melon Man, and Bow Wow in your top 4. So if it were to all be over right now and we were to go straight to Phoenix, that would be your final 4. Your top 8 includes Kowalski, T-Rex, Bushy, Outback Stenhouse. That's your top 8. So if we were to skip to the round of 8, that's who I'll be in it. Outback Stenhouse, 2024 points. How kooky. Seabell has 2022 points. JJ Haley has 2020 points. But as for the round of 16, Seabell, JJ Haley, the Dinger, Old Man Bushy, the Dinger up in there. I didn't think he'd make it past this week, to be honest. I thought he would be gone, but I guess not. Old Man Bushy, Nick Jonas. This starts off the elimination area. If it's red, that means they're in the red, obviously. Cindric, that was to be expected. These two were expected. Third Bushy Brother wasn't really... I didn't really expect Third Bushy Brother to do that bad. That might be my fault, Rhinestone Cowboy, and I apologize for that. There's a lot of drivers that, like, I saw on the track that, like, should be in it. Like Hamster, he should be in it. Where's he at? He's not here. He should be in it, though. Who else? William Clyde should be in it. But I'm glad we got a lot of new people. I always say, like, we don't get a lot of new characters in here. Like, it's always the same people. Like, I'm sure you could boil down every single series that we've done to the same few people. Only time it's not is when there's, like last season, we had, like, Junior in there, Jimmy Johnson in there, you know. When we first got Jimmy Johnson, you know, he was up in there. And it's also really weird that both the 48 and 19 are still here. Every time we've done this, I'm pretty sure those two guys right there are in it. Also, another major character in this mega series is Kevin Happy Meal. I know he's retired now, but like I figured we would have had one more series with him in it. Now that I think about it, I didn't even see him on the track. That's sad. Man. Anyway. Oh, and who's your points standing leader right now? Who's leading regular La? Cole Mustard. Swervez. Double A batteries. Wait a minute. Is Crybaby Byron? Yeah, Crybaby Byron is in fact in the regular. Okay. Makes sense then. I was wondering where he was. Here's everyone else. You can look for your favorite driver in there, but they won't matter. How is underwear doing better than blanket? What? What is even that? It doesn't make any sense. Okay. These guys did worse than a guy who literally exploded. He exploded and somehow did better than 4 people. Well, tied with 4 people, but like, there's a 5-way tie for dead last. And Nicky Belicki's barely in. That's crazy to me. That's weird. But none of those guys matter. Only these guys matter. So I didn't really go over how many points everyone has. Me, Crybaby Byron, Melon Man, Bow Wow, we're all probably safe, I'd say, unless Bow Wow has a really terrible week. The rest of the time, I'd say Kowalski's safe. I'd say 8th up is safe. And if you really want to stretch it, 7th up. But I'd really say 7th and, 7th and 8th. Nah, 8th and 9th are your wild cards. I'll give it this time. These guys really watch out for, because they're two drivers that could really mess everything up for all of these guys or all of these guys. I really say those are the only two interesting guys on here, because Seabell only ever does dead last or top 10, and Icky Ricky only usually does dead last, but sometimes he'll be like a top 15. So, you know, you never really know with him. And then I'd say these guys really just got to get more points. These guys are going to be struggling, especially the Dinger and Jim Haley, or JJ Haley. These two are really going to have a rough time. And then we go to the eliminated guys. Old Man Bush only up by 1 over Nick Jonas. So Nick Jonas could come back easily by just getting 1 spot higher than Old Man Bushy. Also, this is the last season we'll have with Old Man Bushy for any like future games. I've been on this screen more than I've been on the actual game. I'm gonna hurry up through this because you guys don't care about this anymore. Austin Cindric, he can come back easily, just easily he can come back. Chris Buescher, Rental Cowboy, watch out for these two as well. These are your elimination zone wild cards. We're doing a first ever 4 wild cards. Them two and them two, because they're like the opposites. But anyway, guys, that's all I have for you today. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like and subscribe. I'm gonna try to get the difficulty figured out, and then we'll go to Richmond and we'll win again, hopefully. But anyway, we're gonna do the video. If you like and subscribe, through the subscribe bar, thing about recording, thing on screen. Next that's my latest video. Below the video, subscribe that way. Next that's the like button, hit that so they want more of this kind of content. Subscribing helps me out a lot, way more than you think it does, and it's free, so why not? If you don't like me, you can always unsubscribe later. Comment down below if you like the series or not, and any other series you may want me to do or continue. But yeah, guys, I think that's it. Let me think. Yeah, I think that's it. Next week, like I said, it'll be probably a different game, just so you guys don't get burnt out of this game. Or later this week, I might do the new game. We'll see. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like and subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.